Somehow we've managed to come to the end of another month. It is the end of July. And amazingly, I have more beauty favorite products from this month. I find that I haven't been buying many new products. I don't know really why that is. I've been a little bit busier than usual, but I usually always find time to hit up Ulta or Sephora. But I think I'm also in the like, we're moving and I don't want to buy more crap to move, and then I have to just throw out like a half-used bottle of lotion because who wants that if I have something new and it's a problem. Anyway, so that might be why, but I'm here today with a bunch of my favorites, and Grits is nowhere to be found, so he may make an appearance or not. You may see some paranormal activity, door action behind me, and you know, we'll just roll with it if he decides to make an appearance. I do have another cat, if you aren't aware, but he's pretty stealthy, so you might not see him ever in these videos. All right, let's get started. My first July favorite is Benefit's Stay Flawless 15-Hour Primer. I love this stuff, and I gotta be honest with you. I'm not a total sucker for everything Benefit. I do not like their liquid foundation. What is it? The Oxygen one. I tried it. I did not like it at all. I'm super picky with foundation anyway, but I wasn't impressed. Doesn't mean it's terrible. I just didn't like it. But I love their creaseless cream shadow that might be coming in later in this video. I love their blushes. And what else have I used from Benefit? I haven't used many of their powder eyeshadows. I think I've tried maybe one. Anyway, it didn't blow me away, but whatever. Anyway, this is fantastic, and I really didn't know what to expect. I thought it would potentially make me break out, but it didn't, and it hasn't yet, and I'm really happy about that, because who wouldn't be? But it goes on completely sheer. It's sort of a matte nude color. It's a little bit tacky, and you have to get used to the feeling, but man, it makes my makeup last all day. I've been wildly impressed with this product. Packaging's adorable too, but you know, who cares about that if it doesn't work? We'll go ahead and knock out the other Benefit product that I've been loving this month. This is not a new product, but it's their Creaseless Cream Shadow in Birthday Suit. It's a really beautiful bronzy, kind of taupe color. It's really a neutral. I'm actually wearing it today with Max Brune in my outer corners, but I love that it's shimmery and it's not over the top sparkly. But it is a fantastic base for MAC shadows like I'm wearing today. It's also a great base and goes with almost every single shade of the Naked 2 palette. I just keep pitching the products that I'm about to talk about next in this video, so you can obviously tell that these are my favorites. So I have loved using this as a base and then picking whatever color I want to from the Naked 2 palette to sort of accent with. So my favorite lasts all day. I don't use a primer with it. You don't really need to with cream shadow. So I use my finger and just apply it directly on my lid. You can use a brush if you want to, but it's just one more thing to clean for me, and my fingers work pretty good. So while we're talking about makeup, and I've just sort of prepped you on my next favorite, obviously it's the Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay. Just to show you what we got here with the mirror, so you might see my messy room in the reflection. Those are the shades. They're, I feel like a good mid-range, and they're layerable, so even these darker ones, like that dark one, which is Snakebite, and then, where's the other one? This one, Busted down here. Both of those, if you just use a really light stroke, like just sort of gently dust your brush in there and just stroke the kind of outer corner where your crease, wherever you want to put it. They're not super dark, but you can layer them and make them a lot darker if you want to. But I've done a blog post about this already, and I'll put a link to that in the blog post that this video will be embedded within. And I haven't gotten a chance to do many more tutorials with it, but I love this palette, and I'm not surprised. I mean, I heard so many great things about it. I didn't know if it was just going to live up to the hype or just be like this thing that I just had on hand, but I love it. I find myself using it every day. Let's go ahead and wrap up the makeup portion of this favorites video. I had a MAC eyeliner. It was the color Engraved, which was a black color. It may have been my very first MAC purchase, which means it was probably at the very least 6 years old. I don't know how it managed to last that long because I used it almost every single day on my upper lash line. But I loved the way it applied. It was dark, but it wasn't too dark. I don't know. It was just perfect. Anyway, they don't make it anymore, so that's how long it's been. So I went and I grabbed this MAC liner called Feline that I liked because, you know, it has a cat reference in it. And I was like, oh, is this, you know, long wear? And like, basically, can I have it? And I just wanted to make sure it was a long wear or waterproof kind of liner. And she was like, no, that's actually made for your waterline, so the inner part of your eye. And I was like, well, okay, snap. I don't know if I want that. So I said, what's like a long wear black liner that you have? She gave me this one, Black Ice. I think it's just a normal eyeliner. It's kohl. It's got a nice sort of medium to thick tip. And you use a pencil sharpener to sharpen it. It's not a twist up, but I've liked it. I feel like you can't really go wrong with MAC liners. Do I feel like they're a game changer and they're better than any other liner out there? No, but I like them, and they're kind of foolproof and last all day, so another favorite of mine. I've got one hair product that I've been using like crazy this month because I live in North Carolina, and while it hasn't been the worst summer I've ever experienced here, it's been a little toasty, a little humid, a little muggy, lots of rain. So the Hairstay Anti-Humidity Hairstay Anti-Humidity Seal by KMS California, 24-hour weatherproofing for finished looks. This has been an absolute essential. It's almost completely empty. To spray all over my hair after I'm totally done styling it. So even if I, like my hair's half up right now, even if I were styling it, you know, curled, whatever, hairspray, put it half up, did a little mist of hairspray to finish, this would be the last thing that goes on. And this has absolutely no hold whatsoever, which is fine. It's not supposed to, but it really does help my hairstyle last longer in super humid days. It's not a miracle worker because, let's be real, the North Carolina humidity will do what it's going to do, but it does make a difference, and I use it on a lot of my clients as well. It was inevitable for me to begin talking about beauty products related to pregnancy, so here is my first one. It is the California Baby Nourishing Emulsion Stretch Marks cream. It just says stretch marks on it, so it doesn't give you stretch marks, and it's supposed to prevent, combat, and minimize them. So I don't know if I will get them. I will only know if I will get them in December. Oh, there's the cat. Hi. Hey, what's up? Anyway, so I've liked it so far. It's not my favorite smell ever, but it's not the worst. It's a little bit, it leaves a little bit of a residue, but I chalk that up to it being really hydrating and thick. So I've been pleased with it thus far. I'm probably only a third of the way through, and I just rub this all over my stomach and kind of all over my front, wherever, oh, text message, wherever stretch marks can happen. So, you know, I'll let you know if it did anything, but I've liked it. It's all right. It's not like amazing, but it's been okay. My final two products are two bath/shower products. I never take baths ever, so shower products for me. It is the Burt's Bees Fabulously Fresh Peppermint and Rosemary Body Wash. So I'm on like just barely the end here. I've got maybe another couple of weeks in it, but I've used it up almost completely. Oh, there we go. Now I can show you how much. So there's only a little bit left. But I like this. I like minty things, so I like the peppermint part of it. The rosemary's all right, but it's good. It's not awesomely great, but it's fine. I'm not a big Burt's Bees advocate. I don't have anything against it, but I just don't really use it ever. So it's been fine. I got it because it was natural and, you know, supposed to be gentle or whatever. So that's why I got it. And then my follow-up to the Burt's Bees Body Wash is just seemed natural to get the Burt's Bees Ultimate Care Body Lotion with, I'm not going to try and say that oil because I'm going to say it wrong, and it soothes extremely dry skin. My skin went through a really dry phase in the first trimester, and now I feel like it's balanced out. Anyway, this is a good lotion. It is thick, to say the least. Heavy. Like, you really have to work it in. I also really don't like the smell at all. I feel like I smell like a turkey ready to get put in the oven on Thanksgiving Day. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like a, I don't know. It's like herby. Maybe it has some rosemary in there. I've never actually looked. But it just, oh, there's a lot of things in here that are unusual. Lots of extracts. Anyway, pumpkin seed oil, green tea extract. I feel like a piece of meat when I'm slathering I feel like I'm basting myself like you would baste a turkey. Like, all right, get all the herbs and scents in there and put her in the oven. And then as I'm getting bigger in my pregnancy, I feel even more like just a turkey a little bit. But anyway, it's fine. It's not, I'm putting in my favorites because it goes with the body wash. But it's not my favorite, so this is actually, I don't know why I picked this, but it goes with, and I've been using it, and I want to tell you guys about it, so I wouldn't buy it again. I don't know. It doesn't belong in this video, but, you know, it goes together, and they're like, you know, friends or whatever. I'm an idiot. Alright, that's enough of this. Those are my beauty products for July. Kind of, for the most part, stuff I've had laying around that I've just been using a lot this month. I'll try and buy some new products so my next video is a little bit more interesting. Although we are moving in the next month, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to swing it, but we'll see. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, even though I felt like it was kind of weird. But, and I also lied about a favorite product, so that's new. Maybe that'll be my new, maybe it'll be a new thing that I'll just list a bunch of products and pretend that I like them all and have you all guess which one I actually don't really like at all. That couldn't be a good game, then you could like win it. I'll send it to you because I don't want it anymore if I don't like it. Although I'm not going to send you this half-used bottle of lotion, that would be lame. Unless you really want it. I mean, I don't really like it anymore. If you want to see any of my other favorites videos, you can go to my YouTube channel by clicking through on my blog under the picture of my face on the right sidebar. You can also search favorites video on my blog and you'll be brought to all of them. You can watch all of them if you so desire. Grits typically makes an appearance. That's sort of a new thing. Unplanned, as any cat owner would know, because you can't plan anything with cats. But, you know, he keeps it interesting if I get boring. So, alright, time to wrap this up. Thanks for watching.